Building up your bicep and tricep muscles is what ends up increasing the overall size of your arms. This makes it sound very simple to add inches of size to your biceps and triceps just by following an arm building routine that gives you the best curl and extension variations. However, the way you train your arms and the things you do in between your workouts will have a much bigger effect on how fast you're able to build your biceps and your triceps. So today, I want to go over 5 major tweaks that I want you to apply during the next 30 days. And if you do, I guarantee you that these will help you add mass to your arms far better than relearning the bicep and tricep exercises that you probably already know and are already doing. But I will give you a step-by-step sample workout at the end anyway, so this way there's no confusion. So the first step is to start your arm workouts for the next 30 days with your heaviest bicep and tricep exercises first, and you're gonna focus on upping your weight, especially for those first 3 sets after you've already completed your warm-ups. To make it simple, for your biceps, start first with either barbell bicep curls, easy bar bicep curls, or preacher curls. For your triceps, start first with either dips, skull crushers, or overhead tricep extensions. These are arm exercises that require a lot of energy and allow you to move a lot of weight, which is why I want you to try to position them early on in your workout. And your only goal over the next 30 days with these exercises that you start with is to increase the amount of weight that you can lift for 6 to 10 reps. So if you're currently doing your barbell curls with, let's say, 50 pounds for 10 reps on your first set, I want you to try to move that up to 55 pounds by sliding a 2.5 pound plate on each side. Most likely, if doing 10 reps of 50 pounds was actually a challenge for you, you won't be able to do 55 pounds for a full 10 reps when first moving up. And that's perfectly fine. I still want you to up that weight, and as long as you can do at least 6 reps, you're gonna work for the next 30 days on closing that gap between 6 and 10 reps with that heavier weight load. Once you get to 9 or 10 reps with that slightly heavier weight load, you're gonna up the weight by 5 pounds again and drop your reps. Then repeat the process by building back up to your 10 reps. If you're only able to up your weight by 5 pounds over the next 30 days for the same amount of reps that you were doing with 5 fewer pounds on the bar before, I want you to understand that you've been very successful with this first step. If you're able to move up your weight by more than 5 pounds, then that's even better. Remember, you're going to do this for the first 3 sets of both your bicep and tricep exercises, which you're going to be supersetting together throughout the entire workout. That's actually step 2. We're going to turn your arm workout into a push-pull routine. That means that every set that you do for your triceps will immediately be followed by a set for your biceps with no break time in between. Once you're done with both of them, then you can take a break before repeating the same superset process for your next set. And something that you'll notice right away is that you'll get an incredible pump by doing your bicep and tricep sets back to back. This is because your body will essentially be pumping blood to your biceps and your triceps at the same time, expanding your arms both ways. This increase in cellular pressure can help boost protein synthesis and reduce protein breakdown, leading to more muscle growth, especially when combined with heavy weight training. But aside from getting more of a pump, supersetting biceps and triceps will not only help you get your workout done faster, but it'll also allow you to train your biceps and triceps more often during the week. This is crucial for growing your arms, and that's why increasing training frequency is your next step. Over the next 30 days, you're going to make sure that you're training your arms more often. A lot of you are trying to build bigger arms with only 1 arm day per week, and unfortunately, that's just not going to cut it. If you're following a bro training split where you're training 1 muscle per workout, there's basically no way that you'll be able to train your arms multiple times per week. On the other hand, a push-pull routine will give you enough time for both your biceps and triceps to fully recover and be trained again within that same week. So at minimum, you should be doing at least 2 arm workouts per week. A nice push-pull split routine is to do chest and back on one day, legs on the next day, and then arms on the third day. Then you could take a day off and repeat this 3-day cycle over and over again. Next, you're going to make sure that on the 3rd set of every exercise, you're going to go until failure for both your biceps and your triceps. When I say 3rd set, I mean the last set of every exercise. If you're doing 4, then it would be the 4th set. But really, it's not necessary to do more than 3 sets of 4 or 5 bicep and tricep exercises paired together per per arm workout. And on the last of each of those exercises, you want to hit failure, which means that you're going to perform reps until you physically can't lift the weight anymore. If for whatever reason you're able to do 10 reps or more on that last set till failure, that's a glaring sign that you're not using enough weight for that exercise. If you're really pushing yourself during each set, as your sets progress, the number of reps that you can complete for each consecutive set should technically drop down. So if you were shooting for 10 reps on your first set and you really pushed yourself, chances are very high that you'll be failing at 8 or 9 reps by your last set of that exercise. Otherwise, the weight you're using is likely not heavy enough for you. Pushing yourself to failure on the last set of every exercise will help you ensure that you're progressively overloading your biceps and triceps, which will maximize muscle growth. Just keep in mind, if you're doing an exercise like skull crushers, let's say, you definitely want to make sure that you have a spotter when you're going to failure. As you move on through your 4 or 5 pairs of bicep and tricep exercises, when you get to that last exercise, you're going to take the next step, which is to vary your rep ranges. So throughout this entire workout, you were aiming for 6 to 10 reps of heavy weight. This rep range is great at targeting your fast twitch muscle fibers, which support quick and powerful movements for a short duration. These fast twitch muscle fibers are more often linked to muscle growth than slow twitch muscle fibers, which are more so for longer duration endurance-based activities. Slow twitch muscle fibers are also activated much more with higher reps, and developing these muscle fibers will also lead to further muscle growth. So on the last exercise for all 3 sets, we're going to cycle the reps higher by incorporating a drop set to 20 reps. So as an example, if for your last exercise you're doing cable tricep extensions supersetted with standing cable curls, you're going to do your heavy set of tricep extensions aiming for about 10 reps or less, and then as soon as you're done, you're going to drop the weight lower and pump out 20 more reps. Then immediately move on to the bicep cable curls and do the same thing. 10 reps first, then drop, then 20, then take a break and repeat the whole process for a total of 3 sets. The weight that you select for your drop set should be significantly lower than the weight that you were using for your 10 reps, but you should still barely be able to squeeze out those 20 reps. Your arms should feel like they're on fire when you're done with those 20 reps. If you're repping it out easily, then you need to up the weight. So right now on your screen, you should see a sample of this 30-day bigger arms workout plan. You can see I've paired skull crushers with barbell bicep curls first, since those exercises allow you to lift a lot of weight. Then the next pair is overhead tricep extensions in combination with preacher curls using an easy bar. And after that, it's dumbbell tricep kickbacks supersetted with concentration curls. You're going to do all of those for 3 sets of 6 to 10 reps. And if you want, you can throw in another pair before going to your last exercise. But for most people, 4 pairs of exercises is more than enough for your arms. So then you go on to your last exercise, which in this sample I have as cable tricep extensions and cable bicep curls. That's when you'll aim for 6 to 10 reps first, then perform a drop set to 20 reps before moving on to your superset. And again, we're doing that last one for 3 sets. Now I guarantee if you do this at least 2 times a week, you put your best foot forward and push yourself with the weight that you're using, you will see results in as little as 30 days. Now before you run off to go do this workout, there are a few other key points to keep in mind. Number 1 is that you will have to maintain a calorie surplus of about 200 to 300 extra calories a day on top of maintenance to build muscle. You can use my calorie calculator in the description below, or you can Google a macro calculator on your own to find out how many calories you should be eating. Number 2 is that you have to be eating enough protein every single day. This will be anywhere from 0.7 to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Number 3, even though I want you to push yourself with the weight you're lifting, and even though I want you to cheat on your last 1 or 2 reps, if you have to squeeze out those extra reps, aside from those final reps, the rest of your sets should have great form. That means no using momentum or bending significantly backwards during bicep curls. Make sure you're also not flaring your elbows out when curling or doing skull crushers, and in general, maintain good form. I'll include a link below in the description for full demonstrations on how to do the best bicep and tricep exercises so you're not left confused. And finally, number 4, the most important of all, which is consistency. Yes, your arms really can grow in the next 30 days with this routine, but they're not going to grow by 5 inches overnight. After the 30 days, you want to keep working on increasing the amount of weight that you can do for each exercise, which remember was step number 1. And after about 30 to 60 days, you can switch up all the exercises and replace them with other bicep and tricep exercises. Then follow the same 5 steps outlined in this video. So that about wraps it up. I really hope you guys try this workout process for 30 days or longer. And if you do, please comment with your results below. If you've enjoyed this video and feel like you've gotten something new out of it, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to download the workout template in the description below. Lastly, if you want any extra help and you want a done-for-you system that will help you build up all the muscles in your body, including your chest, shoulders, arms, and legs, then head on over to my website where you can get my entire Lean Muscle Multiplier program for free. The way you get it for free is by adding 15 pounds over the course of the next 12 weeks. Now the goal is to make as much of the 15 pounds be muscle, but when you bulk up, even on a lean bulk, you will gain a lot of water weight. So hitting the 15-pound goal is what gets you the program for free, and it's very achievable as long as you actually do your part and follow the plan. You'll get a customized diet plan, a 12-week progressive workout plan, a recipe book, and a coach to guide you through the process and make adjustments whenever you need. To find out more, you can click the link below in the description, or you can head on over to my website directly at gravitytransformation.com. I'll see you guys soon.